Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today it's a little bit about Bloomin' Heart. The Bloomin' Heart, it's in the big catalog, the framelit. I'm using the stamp set that goes with it, but just for the inside. So you get the matching stamp set also. Well, I was thinking Valentine, but it would be easy to switch that as wedding to, you can switch the red and another color. But it's many steps to this that really I don't know what to call it. If you look in the back, I got the color, it's darker going lighter. I'm going to show you how to do this. And if you're wondering where this art come from, that's your and, free and. So I'm going to show you bits and tips for this card here. And the embossing folder, that is in the New Occasion Catalog 2017 on page 51. It is called Falling Petals. It looks like all hearts, but it's called Falling Petals. So let's get started. First thing we want to do, we want to have just the outline of the glimmer paper, the glitter paper, the dazzling one. So I'm going to put this here. I got my platform, my extra shim, the precision plate, and really when it comes to let me think here, to glitter paper, glimmer glitter paper, it's better if we cut it on this side. The other one I cut the other way. We're going to try it this way because the heart we can flip it easy. So we're going to put it this way. I think it's going to be easier. We just have to remember to flip our hearts. We're going to put that right here and roll this through. And then I'm going to come back. Remember, the glitter paper, it's more tricky when it's come to, and really, we just need the outline of it. That is it. So I'm going to put that here. And I'm going to use my brush here. Remove this. Make sure you don't have no piece in here. Now what I'm going to do, I won't worry about taking all the bits and pieces of this. This can be used for another one. And you see when you cut it on the wrong side, I call it on the wrong side, it pretty much come right off. It's just that the glimmer paper got extra, so I won't spend the time on this because we don't need this one, but save it for another card because you can do the reverse. What we need, it's this here, okay? Now what we're going to do, it's the hearts again, and we're going to put that here. And oops, that's the wrong piece, my goodness. Going to put that here. It's just when you cut it reverse, the edge, it's kind of rough. So we're going to see how this looks. Because the other one, I cut it the other way, the right way, whatever. And the glimmer paper, it's harder to get out. So, okay, this is done. Now, while we got the big shot here, let's remove this. We're going to take care of that in a minute. While we get the big shot here, let's take our petal, the falling petal. You're going to remove the precision plate. You're going to remove the, whatever it's called, the precision plate and the extra layer there. Now you're going to use a clear plate. And you see this is another big one. So you can have it going this way. This is the way we're going to get. Or you can have it going this way. I really love those when they do the folder, the big size. So you can go either direction. I love it. This time we want it this way. And I want it a little bit less art at the top and more heavy at the bottom. So I'm going to put that right here. Now we're going to roll this through. Just make sure when you use a big one like that, it's the same width than the opening of the big shot. So make sure that it don't pass your platform. Because if it does, then it's going to shoot up the side of your embossing folder. Okay, now we are done with this. We are done with the big shot, I should say. Here we go. Now for the hearts, let's clean this here. And remember, I did the reverse there, so we'll see how, so just, and this brush here, when it comes to the detail, any detail, framelit, tinlets, it is wonderful. Here we go. It's all clean. It's ready to put away. Now we're going to take this. And I'm sure, again, you could use the reverse of the hearts there. Oh, I think I didn't cut enough there. Let's see. Here we go. I think I could roll one more time. Let's see how this goes. It's right here, I get. Sometime, you know, the big shot, it more at one area. Maybe I could, it's just that little spot. Here we go. Now we got it. I could brush more. So when it's detailed like that, I mean, it's no magic, boom, it's going to be all out. Sometimes you're more lucky and it's going to go better. But with all those fine detail, you have to poke a little bit. See, it's not much. I just put it and it go. Here we go. It's done. Okay, the only problem now, it's remember I did the reverse. See, so this won't fit here. See, it go this way. So the finish, it's not as neat on this side, but I think it's going to work. So this one here, see now, it come right off. If you do it on the front of the glimmer paper, you almost cannot poke all those little detail. And this one, see, it come right off. So that's the advantage of it. So it depends if you want to save this piece or not. Now, let's do this, the one that I told you that we're gonna, and it's on shimmer white. Let me bring you down now that I don't have the big shot. Here we go. So I'm just going to use a piece of scrap paper. I'm using Blushing Bright, Pink Perlette, and the other flashy one, Flirty Flamingo. We're going to start with the lightest. That's going to be the Pink Perlette. I'm going to do just one streak. Here we go. Now we're going to use the Blushing Bright. Whoops, almost dropped that. I'm going to go right here. Now I'm going to use the Flirty Flamingo just at the top. Okay, now you see I get those three colors. I don't like to see the lines. So what I done, now to see the line, I took my Blushing Bright. And I just blend that the best I could here. I mean, it won't get all the lines out. I'm going to do the best I can over here. And you get your hearts on top, so it don't matter. You know, it's going to cover a lot. It's just that I want it to blend better. Now I'm going to take the Flamingo. And just a little bit to blend this here. See it go more smooth now. You still can see the line there, but don't worry. When you put the heart, it's going to be good. Now, to glue this on top of this, see when you put that, you get, oops, we get the colors. I think you can see it darker and going lighter. Now, what we're going to do, I use Fast Fuse. For most of it, it's just because it's, one thing that helps with this though, if you use your silicone mat, then you can go right at the edge there. And it's okay if you get stuff right at the edge, because you're going to put your blooming hearts on top of it. See? Don't glue your hand on it. And I like to use Fast Fuse for that glitter paper. just because it's, oh, how can I say that? It kind of, galvanite. It's a coating on the paper that it's kind of harder to get that to stick. Now, the dark, I like to have the dark at the top and going lighter. Just put that on top, and this is about 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 each piece. Doesn't matter if you pass it on the side, whatever, you just need at least the center here, because we're gonna trim this up. Now you can see the glue. Don't worry, because those pieces gonna get all add more glue to it. I like to use my Tombow, and I think I got a brand new Tombow. See, it's coming out good. So I'm gonna do the big piece for. Oops, this was not mixed good, I think. Here we go. And do a little bit here and there just to make sure it don't raised up. So I just put little dots. I always start with the bigger one. This one had kind of water on it. Do I have a piece of, let me fix something here. I think it was a brand new one and I didn't shake it. Something had kind of water on it. Here we go. I think that's pretty good, my friends. Okay, now we're going to take this. Oh, and I put it on the wrong way. See, remember, I like the smooth surface. Well, I'm going to have to do another one quick. Now I got a mess. Let me pause this here. Okay, I'm back. I'm back at the square that where I finished. I was putting the glue on the wrong side. So I am so used that you put the glue on the side that don't look so nice. But now because of the glitter, remember we reverse it. So I have to put the glue on the nice finish. So we're going to see how this is going to look. Maybe we're going to say, you know what? We're going to do it the right way on the glitter, but to save the glitter, I think it worked much better when we do reverse. So okay, let's remove this here. I got all my Tombow glue on this. We're going to turn this around, and now this should match perfectly. I like to start on one side, just push it where they belong. See, it go right in. It should go right in here. I don't know why it's bowing there. It shouldn't. Here we go. Okay, now make sure that you press that down very good so the glue is there. You can take the back of your or anything that you get, even a bone folder, anything, and just push that in so it's secure good with your glue. Here we go. You know what? It looked very good. So I think going this way, it's kind of easier. So that way it's easy to save your glitter paper here with your arts. Okay, now for the flowers come in the framelits too. So you get 2 flowers, and if you see, you get the tip going up and the tip going up. If you pay attention to that, it's going to go in the direction like this. They all, like me, I didn't care because we're going to do something different with it. But if you're wondering, so then you wouldn't have to worry, okay, how this go? Does it go this way? I was lucky it was right on. But see, they don't just all match. See, it's off. This one was correct. So if you want to have perfectly, remember that little thing there, go up. Okay, now let's take our paper piercer thing. Now what I done on the black, somebody gonna say, why black flower? I just love black on red. It's nothing, you know, I just love black on red. So I did, you're gonna need 2 big flower, 3 small one, and for the side you're gonna need, I did blushing bright, 2 small and 1 big. And I use my Wink of Stella and color all of them. So I didn't color, just show you, nothing fancy, just color them. Okay? Now, what I done, I'm going to move that here. This is your paper mat here. Paper piercer mat. What I done, I use the back of the top of my poker, and I just twist. So it's going to lift my flowers. I know they're going to get smashed a little bit in the mail, but they're still going to stay poofed up. See, it's easy to shape your flowers, tiny flowers. I used to take the bone folder, you know, but when they're tiny like this, just poke it through. You need a foam under it so you get place to push it through. See? That's it. Out there, done. So that is ready. Our card, it's kind of ready. So let's finish getting, did I lose one here? Let's finish getting our card ready, then we can mount all this. 5.5 by 8.5, that's your card base. So we're gonna fold this in 2. Now, the cherry cobbler here, I didn't tell you, it was 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. I just wanted a tiny bit of a border of the white. So that's why I did that measurement. Now we're gonna put that right here. Oh, I was off there. Was I? No. Here we go. Now, we're ready to glue our heart, but what I done to glue my art, I free cut it. I didn't have a framelit that was the size that I wanted for that. So, well, you know what? To be honest, I didn't even really try. Let's see where, no, I don't. So what I done, I went from the bottom there and just follow this. And then you can trim a little bit if you see you're very off proportion. But really, it don't matter if it's not just perfectly rounded. And it's paper project, right? So it's okay. It don't have to be all the same. Et voila. See, I got my heart. That's it. This you can save it for something else. Maybe the corner. You could even have the little flowers. Whatever you want. And then if you see like here, I get kind of a bump. Just come back and just do a little bit of shaving maybe. But really, I'm happy with that. So now, this is going to get glue on the card with dimensional, and in the bag I just use a piece of black cardstock. It's about 1/2 inch, to be honest. I didn't measure it because I just use scrap. So it is 1/2 inch, and it's about 5.5. I'm gonna put about 5 1/4. Just glue in the center here. Not glue, I mean cut in the center. Cut and cut each side. So you're going to have your nice little banner. And again, cut and cut. Another little nice banner here. Oops. Okay, we're going to remove this here. And then I'm going to put this sideways. Here we go. You know what? I think I can add just another one here. Now we're going to glue this, attach that, I should say attach that on the card. Gonna go about, I'm going a little bit more on the left because I want place for my flowers. Now we're going to use glue dots, and we're going to put our flowers, and after that we're going to put our oops, here we go. Oh, not that. And then we're going to put the flower in the bottom. And don't worry about the glue dots show in the center of the flowers, because why I say that, we're going to have a rhinestone in the center. We're going to have a little bling bling in the center, so it doesn't matter if it show or not. And then you can still, it should be easy to shape here. Here we go. And here. And here. You know what? It's not bad at all the wrong side like I show you, so then you can save. After you decorate it all, you barely see the, you know, the roughness of it. Now I use my wing of Stella, and you're going to see you get 4 more flower in this. You get one over here, you get one over here, here, and here. So what I done, I just put my wing of Stella. Oh, I forgot my corner flower here. Put that right in the corner there. And again, don't worry about the glue dot showing. We're going to embellish that with a rhinestone. Here we go. Now I got my rhinestone right here. So I'm going to use the medium one for my big flower. The other one, I put the big one, but I think the medium is going to be perfectly fine. Oops, it's alive. Don't worry. It's. Do I have to glue in the back of this one? Don't feel like it. Here we go. And you get the back of the glue dots too, so it's kind of secure even more. Now I'm going to use the smallest one to put in the smaller flower. And don't forget about those loose flower that we color. I say the loose, the one that are not there on the, over here. Oops. I'm having a, here we go. I'm using different size. It doesn't matter the size you're using. Just add a little bling, and I think it, oops. I think this one, I didn't get the glue. Let's see what I get. Oh no, it's right there. Here we go. And then another one right there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's another one there. Here we go. So it is done, my friends. See? So I put that in the center. You get that on the side. And now on the inside, I use cherry cobbler. And I just did a border of XOXO at the bottom. And again, that's the Bloomin' art stamp set, the one that match. And the framelit. So I just did a little border at the bottom here. And then I put love you on, here we go. And the love you right here. That is it, my friends. And again, that stamp set, it's Bloomin' Love. And the framelit, it's Bloomin' Hearts. So that's the match of each other. So hope I inspire you to, even if you don't have just the right shape to do, you know, the layer like this, don't be afraid to use your hand to cut. I mean, it worked. Thank you so much, and have a lovely day. And again, above and below, above the high or below in the description, you're going to have the place to it for my blog to get all the supplies list, the measurement, and you can shop 24/7. Have a lovely day, my friends, and thank you for your support.